Namaste, my dear children. Welcome to distance learning sessions through videos. This video is made for class 1, subject maths, chapter number 6, addition and subtraction up to 20. And this is 7th and final session on this chapter. In the previous session, we were discussing solutions for revision exercises of this chapter. In this session, let us continue the solutions for remaining questions in the revision exercise. Question number 4, which is a story, sum, or a word problem. Let us see this. There were 14 bananas. Sony ate one. How many bananas are left? So, there were 14 bananas in total, and Sony eats one banana, and we should find how many bananas are left. What is 1 less than 14? Yes, 1 less than 14 is 13. Let us write down these numbers and subtract 1 from 14, and let us check whether we get 13 or not. So here, let's write down the numbers given in this table and we will subtract. First, let us write down 14 in the first row, 1 in tens place and 4 in ones place, and we put a minus sign here to indicate we are subtracting, and we write 1 in ones place here. So now we subtract 1 from 4. Subtraction should be done from ones place. So on subtracting 1 from 4, we get 3. If required, you may draw lines and cross out one line. You will get 3 there. And here we don't have any digit here to subtract. Therefore, which can be treated as 0. On subtracting 0 from 1, we get 1. Therefore, we get 13 as difference, which represents the number of bananas left. So we say that 13 bananas are left. Next, question number 5. Jack had 7 pencils. He buys 6 blue pencils from a shop. How many pencils does he have now? So initially, Jack had 7 pencils. You can see here. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pencils. In addition, he buys 6 blue pencils from a shop, which are not shown here in this picture. So how many pencils does he have now? So after buying 6 more blue pencils from shop, we should find how many pencils Jack has now. So to find that, we need to add 7 and 6 here. So let us write down these numbers in the table given here. So we write 7 here. So 7 is the number of pencils he had earlier. And later he buys 6 more blue pencils from a shop. So let us write 6 here. To find the total number of pencils he has now, we have to add these two numbers. So on adding 7 and 6, you get 13. So I write 1 in tens place and 3 in ones place. So if needed, you may draw standing lines 7 and 6. You can count all those lines together. You will find you get 13 on adding 7 and 6. Therefore, Jack has 13 pencils now. Question number 6. Meena had 6 marbles. Ravi gave her 12 more marbles. How many marbles does Meena have now? So initially Meena had 6 marbles. Marbles ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೋಲಿಗಳು. So Meena ಹತ್ರ 6 marbles ಇತ್ತು. Ravi gave her 12 more marbles. So Ravi ಮೀನಾಗೆ 12 ಮಾರ್ಬಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಮೀನಾ ಬಳಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವೀಗ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So to find this we have to add 6 and 12. Let us write 6 in ones place of this table here, and we write 12 below that, 1 in tens column, 2 in ones column, and we are adding these numbers, so we put plus sign here. Let us add now. Adding 2 to 6 we get 8, and here we don't have any digit to be added, so this can be treated as 0 here, and 1 plus 0 is 1. Therefore 18 is the answer or sum here, which represents the total number of marbles Meena has now. So Meena has 18 marbles now. Question number 7. Ram had 16 blocks. He used 6 blocks to build a tower. How many blocks are left with him? So Ram is building a tower using these building blocks. So he has 16 blocks altogether, and he used 6 blocks to build a tower. ರಾಮ್ ಹತ್ರ 16 ಈ ಥರ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಟವರ್ನ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಇನ್ನೂ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ದೀಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೇಬಲ್. So we write 16 in the first row, 1 in tens column, 6 in ones column, and he used 6 blocks. So let us write 6 here in ones column or in the second row, and we subtract to find the number of blocks remaining with him now. So on subtracting 6 from 6 you get 0. Any number subtracted from itself is 0, and here we subtract 0 from 1, or 1 minus 0 is 1. Therefore 6 blocks are left with him after he built the tower using 6 blocks. So 10 is the answer for this question. Now we have mental maths questions. These questions should be answered just by looking at the question and thinking in your mind. Fill in the blanks. Question number 1. 10 plus dash is equal to 12. On adding which number to 10 you get 12? Yes, it is 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. So you should write 2 here. Question number 2. 19 minus 1. So 1 less than 19 is 18. Therefore 19 minus 1 is 18. Fill this blank by writing 18. Question number 3. 10 plus 5 is equal to dash. 10 plus 5 is 15. On adding 5 to 10, we get 15 as answer. So you write 15 here. Question number 4. 13 minus dash is equal to 10. So 13 is 3 more than 10, or subtracting 3 from 13 you get 10. So you should write 3 here. That is 13 minus 3 is equal to 10. Question number 5. 19 plus dash is equal to 20. On adding 1 to 19 we get 20. That is 19 plus 1 is equal to 20. Question number 6. 10 plus 10 is equal to dash. 10 plus 10 is 20. Write 20 here in this blank. Now we have HOTS questions, higher order thinking questions. Question number 1. Subtract the number in green from the number in pink and fill in the white boxes. First 2 lines have been done for you. Do you see any pattern? So here we see in the first row we have numbers in pink, and in this column we have numbers in green. We have to subtract these numbers in green from numbers in pink and we have to fill the answer in these white boxes. First two rows as shown as examples. So here let us understand this. So we have to subtract 0. 0 less than 1 is 1. That is, subtracting 0 from 1 we get 1. And 0 less than 2 is 2. 0 less than 3 is 3. 0 less than 4 is 4, and so on. In the second row what we have is, it is given here as 1 less than, and we should find 1 less than this number which is given in pink. That is, 1 less than 1 is 0. On subtracting 1 from 1 we get 0 as difference. And then 1 less than 2. Subtracting 1 from 2 we get 1 as difference. 1 less than 3 is 2. 1 less than 4 is 3, and so on like this. Coming to third row, we have to fill the numbers here, not starting from this box. We have to start from this white. So here 2 less than 2 means we have to subtract 2 from 2. On subtracting 2 from 2, what do we get? We get 0. So we should write 0 in this box. Next, 2 less than 3. We should look at this column now. 2 less than 3 means we have to subtract 2 from 3. On doing so, we get 1 as difference. So we have to write 1 in this box. And then 2 less than 4 is 2. We write 2 in this box. 2 less than 5 is 3. Write 3 here. 2 less than 6 is 4. 2 less than 7 is 5. 2 less than 8 is 6. 2 less than 9 is 7. 2 less than 10 is 8. So this is how we fill these boxes by writing the answers. Next, in the next row we have 3 less than this number. 3 less than 3 is 0. Subtracting 3 from 3 we get 0. So we say we should write 0 in this box. And then 3 less than 4. Subtracting 3 from 4 we get 1. Write 1 in this box. And then 3 less than 5 is 2. 3 less than 6 is 3. 3 less than 7 is 4. 3 less than 8 is 5. 3 less than 9 is 6. 3 less than 10 is 7. Similarly, we should go on filling these boxes. Here 4 less than 4. Subtracting 4 from 4 we get 0. And subtracting 4 from 5 we get 1. 4 less than 6 is 2. 4 less than 7 is 3. And 4 less than 8 is 4. 4 less than 9 is 5. And 4 less than 10 is 6. And in the next row we have 5 less than. That means we have to subtract 5 from this number 5. Subtracting 5 from 5 we get what? Yes, 0. And then 5 less than 6. Subtracting 5 from 6 we get 1. 5 less than 7 is 2. 5 less than 8 is 3. 5 less than 9 is 4. 5 less than 10 is 5. Next we have 6 less than. 6 less than 6 is 0. 6 less than 7 is 1. 6 less than 8 is 2. 6 less than 9 is 3. And 6 less than 10 is 4. Here we have 7 less than. 7 less than 7 is 0. 7 less than 8 is 1. 7 less than 9 is 2. And 7 less than 10 is 3. In the next row we have 8 less than. That means we have to subtract 8 from this number, that is 8. So 8 minus 8 is 0. So we get 0 here. And 8 less than 9 is 1. 8 less than 10 is 2. Next we have 9 less than. That means subtract 9 from this number 9. That is 9 minus 9 is 0. We write 0 here. And 9 less than 10 is 1. So finally we have 10 less than. 10 less than 10. Subtracting 10 from 10 we get 0. So we have filled all these empty boxes. And now we should see, do you see any pattern? Yes, we see a pattern. What pattern we see? So when we subtract the numbers given in these columns from the rows here, we get the number starting from 0 to 8 here, and then starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So we get a pattern that is in which the numbers starting from 0 and we proceed up to the last number we get here, that is subtracting 2 from 8 we get 2 from 10 we get 8 and so on. So we see a number pattern which starts from 0. We can say that we see the numbers we write here starts from 0 and ends at the higher number which is equal to the number we subtract from the given number above here. This is the pattern we see here. And as the last question of this exercise, we have question number 2 in this section. Work out the addition or subtraction and write the answer in the box. So we have to work out these addition or subtraction given in A, B, C, D 4 sums, and we have to write the answers in the box given here. A, 14 minus 9. That means we have to subtract 9 from 14. You may draw the standing lines if required for this subtraction. You draw 14 standing lines and strike out 9 lines to get the answer. Yes, now let us draw 14 standing lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we have to subtract 9 from these 14. So let us strike out 9 lines. Let me count from right end here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I strike out 9 lines here. And how many lines are left over here? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, 5 is the answer. Let us write 5 in this box. Coming to B, 11 minus 8. We have to subtract 8 from 11. Let us draw 11 standing lines for B here. 11 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. From 11 we are subtracting 8. Let us count 8 and strike out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I strike out these 8 lines. How many are remaining now? 1, 2, 3. So let us write 3 in this box as answer. In C, we have 15 plus 5. We need to add 5 to 15. So remember the number 15 and add 5 to it. So just see how I do this. See, remember 15 in your mind and let me draw 5 lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now continue counting from 15. So this will be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 is the answer. Write 20 in this box. Coming to D, we have 16 plus 4. So we have to add 4 to 16. Remember 16? And I will draw 4 standing lines here. And let's continue counting from 16. So this will be 17, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we get 20 as the answer. Let's write 20 in this box. Therefore, 16 plus 4 is equal to 20. So these are the problems we have in the revision exercises of this chapter. I hope you understood the solutions for all the problems we discussed in today's session. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye children.